to disband the PKTT. When he was made aware of that, he said in his documents he got to be aware of this on the 2nd of January, and he was away. And he says, but he did not pay much attention to it because he was on leave. He thought he can deal with it when he comes back. You have said to us, this was a very serious issue for him to simply say, I saw it on social media and I will attend to it when I come back. This was a very serious issue for him to do that. But when he was away, there was an acting national commissioner. Why did you not, given the seriousness of the issue that you wanted the NC to attach to it, why did you not say anything to the acting national commissioner when a matter like this has arisen and there are correspondence coming from the office of the acting national commissioner, because she's the one, he or Musigit is a he. It's a she. She's the one who was in charge. Why nowhere you are saying I once spoke to the acting national commissioner? Nowhere.
Chair, if correspondence come from the office of the national commissioner, where General Musigit is acting, it's a document that gives me an instruction to proceed from the office of the national commissioner. I take it that it comes from the national commissioner or General Musigit, but it is the same thing.
Can I ask that you allow me to ask just 3 questions? I'm told 3 is the reasonable one. My plea.
Yeah. Every time the microphone stands upright, it means your time is up, but because you have a benevolent chairperson.
Yeah, no, I will be quick. Just 3 questions.
We allow you to ask between 2 and 3 questions.
Okay, I promise you it won't be more than 3. The first one, just very briefly, on the bundles that we have, there's a document that is referred to as SP6, as the other one is SP7.1. Let me tell you what are those documents. SP6 is a document that you said was prepared by the National Commissioner's Office for you to sign, and it does show where you need to sign, but it also shows where he needs to sign. SP 7.1 is where you are now getting that document for the 2nd time, and you told us it did not change, but it now only has a space for you to sign and not the National Commission. How would you respond to someone who says, the reason you did not care that you no longer have to be backed up by your principal is because you were on the rush to execute the instruction to your juniors to proceed with the implementation of the disbandment?
But Chair, if we are fair enough, the minister writes to the National Commission and he gives a directive that this is what must happen. And the National Commission does not agree with the minister. That document should not be cascaded further downwards. It should be between the National Commissioner and the minister. It should end there. The National Commissioner must be able to respond. But if the National Commissioner writes in his own affidavit that says, I complied because had I not complied, I was going to be charged for insubordination. So which means the National Commissioner himself complied. Now, the fact that those documents came to me, it means it was now getting for implementation. Otherwise, it was not going to be like that. If the National Commissioner was of the view that he doesn't agree, I was going to return to the minister and say, Minister, I will be responding to you. I acknowledge the receipt of your directive, but I'm preparing an adequate response for you, and which will be sent before this date. And the National Commissioner will be working on a document that gets sent to the minister.
The one before last, Chair, as I said, you made references to a meeting of Mkwanazi and Masemola to analyze the dockets, because there were, at the time when the dockets are supposed to go might be going to the Commission of Inquiry. You made a point here that Mkhwanazi and Masemola met because they were not very keen for the document to be submitted to the Commission. Who else was in that meeting, and how did you know about it? Because from what you are saying, they were meeting to conspire on the documents before they are taken to the Commission of Inquiry. Who else was there, and when was that meeting, and where was it?
Remember, I was in constant communication with General Motsepe because I wanted to know, General, because it was just the day I think I left or after I was removed, and about the dockets. Because personally, I wanted to know, do we have copies of that iPhone? Do we have copies for these dockets? Can we make copies so that we don't lose track of these dockets? Where are those dockets? Personally, I didn't know where the dockets are because I had never seen any dockets. Can we make copies now? When I was told that, no, they are coming, because General Particular also came and they wanted to take the dockets. That's when I knew that, okay, there was a meeting with the 10 people or the investigator from KZN, but there was also a meeting with General Makashalala and a certain white brigadier that came to inspect the docket together with General Particular, and they take them to the college where the National Commissioner was based.
Very last one, General, and thanks for your answers. You said to us, you were forced, these are your words, I was forced by the National Commissioner to sign for a financial assistance support for the arrested people. I think those are Lieutenant General Kumalo and others. But this support has not been made available for me.
I don't remember saying I was forced. I said he made me sign. He made me sign the legal assistance for the members. But in my case, I applied, and to date, I haven't been favored with one.
Chair, he answered before the conclusion, because I wanted to know then, General, if you were made to sign for others, now you are not there, somebody's acting in your position. Are you aware if that person is either refusing to sign or is being directed not to sign by a National Commission? That's my last question, Chair. Thank you very much.
My boss is the National Commissioner, and the one who's acting, I don't know if she's the one who can sign, but it is the National. We apply to the National Commission.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Skosana. You wanted to make a follow-up, and thanks very much for your patience.